everybody, welcome back to Monday Morning Minecraft, where Monday mornings are for... That's right, Minecraft and contemplation. Not doing the typical B-roll, pre-roll warning thing, because it's another Road 2 Season 3. The game is auto-saved about 5 times in 30 seconds. Game, are you okay? No, you're not. We'll get into that. But we're going over town. A lot of things have happened, so this might be a little bit of a longer video. Boy howdy, sitting down to record this one, doing some stuff before recording it. It has been a trip. You may be looking at this and being like, oh wow, you know, Gabe's here in his classic yellow, his iconic yellow. And oh, Drilla and Clark are in different armor and colors, and they are also completely different dogs. Yeah. I was out looking at things, making sure everything was okay before hitting record, and they interacted with another mob from another add-on I was testing. And even though I'm on peaceful, I had to shoot away from James Baxter. Right? James Baxter was over there getting harassed by a dinosaur. And I was like, get out of here. And they went to attack it like they do, because they're good war dogs. And the thing snapped back and killed both Drilla and Clark. And that is why this video is titled, Hey Mojang, do you hate pets or something? And that's a legit question I have, because... do you? The game is 16 years old. We're celebrating 16 years of Minecraft. It's been an incredible journey, incredible ride, incredible everything. Right? But why in 16 years, a decade and a half, over a decade and a half now, do we not have like respawn mechanic for pets? Right? Like named and tamed pets, like dogs, cats. And you tame Boris? Did I tame James Baxter, or just throw a saddle on his ass and be like, hey, that's good enough? But like, why do they not have a respawn mechanic, right? I was looking it up, I was like, oh, is there? Is there a way? No, there's no add-ons on Bedrock in the marketplace for it, but oh, vajabbers, if we just go here and look up good old weapon and check out the add-ons. Well, bajabbers, oh, boy howdy. Granted, like, some of these are, like this new SCP Foundation one, you can craft weapons. Like the dinosaurs one here from Honeyfrost, you can craft weapons in it. But a lot of them are like combine items add-on, and like a lot of this just like PvP update and what is this potato add-on? Okay. Well, like you have all the way at the top here, like if we come back up here, like weapon, mob weapons, weapon armor tools, weapons. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Like I'm not like taking shots, be like, oh, but holy crap. Like, that's fine. Like, do your own thing as long as they're unique and different, which apparently they're not. Like, we have all these, but if I'm like, if I just search like pet recovery or revival and like stuff like that, like if I just do this and say, yeah, oops, nothing like that on Bedrock in this. And if I'm trying to run like unique add-ons that like change the experience, like give me a more big thing, like I don't know if the Dwellers one will like attack your pets, or I don't know if you could attack it, right? But like or the horror survival one, or like mutants. This came with the one bundle thing. Like if I decide to run that, like this is what I was testing, Paleocraft. Right? It's a good add-on, really cool. Right? By CompuCraft, they have another one that Dinosaur Era right here. There's that one. Like, all right, cool. I was testing it out. Like, it's the only one that, like, is interesting to me because every other one is like, oh, you transform into a dinosaur. Like, I don't want that. I just want, like, dinosaurs here. That's all I want. I want dinosaurs in my world. Right? And, like, you got... Is it even on this picture? I'm sure it is. It is not. There's, like, the alligator one. Like, they spawn all over the taiga biome for some reason. Them and the compies at the bottom there, the little ones, and velociraptors. It's like, oh my god, we'll talk about them in a little bit. Like, I want to run that add-on, or I want to run the dragons add-on, because that looks really cool too. Or maybe both. Holy crap, running both dragons and dinosaurs? Oh my Jesus. That'd be a hell of an experience, right? It's just like, I don't want to run those if, you know, the war dogs are going to die and then they're not going to respawn. Like, why are we 16 years in and not have, like, somebody suggested, I believe it was on the Reddit probably years ago now, like, just put down a bed, that's their spawn point, right? It could be one bed for all your pets. One of your pets dies, they respawn at the bed. Or they need their own individual ones, like the player does. Like, I go upstairs and sleep in the bed. That's my respawn point. That's my respawn point set. Right? If I could just go over and be like, alright, click on Drilla, click on the bed here. That's his spawn point, right? He dies, he respawns here. I know he's waiting for me at home. Why do we not have that yet? Mojang, you hate pets or something? What's up? So, there's that. Especially, they could fall through snow. I had that happen. Gabe fell through snow near death. I was like, oh my god, I gotta get him out. He's suffocating. Like, I have this book, Health Bars. I downloaded that app because of that experience. Yeah, they only have 40 health. Like, that's just their base health when you tame them. Putting on the armor doesn't increase their health, right? That's 40 there. We come over here. They all have, well, they mostly have 40. But they have 40 health. I think they got in the way of me mining. Like, me just, like, putting things down, they got smacked. It's fine. But, like, armor should give them more health, I think. Like, it gives them, like, massive damage reduction. Apparently not from a goddamn crocodile. But, like, I want these guys around me. These are my war dogs. They're supposed to be helping me out, fight things. And if they're gonna die, I would like them to respawn, because going to the old taiga pine biome, or whatever the hell it is where he came from, like, I just stumbled upon... Where'd he go? Clark. There you are. New Clark, same personality. I was looking for, like... I was gonna, like, get identical thing. Gotta get the identical ones, right? But I came across Clark here. He was an adult, and Drilla was a puppy. I was like, oh, alright, this is the, you know, Kismet. This is meant to be. But just like, Mojang, Jeb, what's up? You hate pets or something? What's up? That's my 10-minute rant on why the hell do pets not respawn? This is town. This is current town. We are like 85, I want to say 85% of the way done. There's some things I'm like, I think I might want to change this a bit, maybe drastically, maybe like subtly. But this is town currently. The wall is, we'll say 90% complete. No, we can't. We'll say about 50% complete because I want to do... I don't know. I'm flip-flopping on whether I want to do a three wall, right? A wall that is 3 bricks wide or something like that, whatever you want to say. Yeah, or I just want to leave it at 1 with, like, I don't know. I just spent, like, past, like, few hours tinkering with it because the math, I tried to math, and the math didn't math. So I was like, okay, because the north and south, right, well, okay, there's a mountain in my way. That wall, that section wall, and this section wall, north and south, were 220 blocks long, right? The east and west walls were 282. Yeah, I didn't think things through, and I'm like, oh, I want to add, like, I don't want just a gray wall, I want to add, like, support beams or buttresses, because it's a funnier word than support beams. Like, just every like certain amount of blocks, make it look good, make it out of wood and stuff like that. You can't like divide 228 by 10 because like space them apart 10 blocks each and not come up with a funny number that you can't do in Minecraft, right? Same thing with 282. So I pushed this wall in by 2. I didn't do it by hand. I used our nice little magic toolbox here because, oh my god, that would have been a pain in the ass either way. It was a pain in the ass. I basically, that's why that's missing there, because I copied the staircase here, because there's a staircase on both sides. Get to the top. I copied that section down all the way down to there, like most of that bridge, and moved it in by 2 blocks. So, like this section here was actually over here. You can actually see the path up there where it was, and the little bit of pathing there that hasn't been covered up. I think that's brick I gotta take off. But I moved it over too, and there's a reason why this is a perfect square is because this facility here, the XP farm here, the big old 34 by 34 XP farm, this was sitting right against the where it was before. I had to move this entire thing. That was only after I did it. Alright, so I took this down and was like, oh, there's a massive hole in my wall because it is the perfect shape of... Whoops, I'm in the water. From this block to that block. I don't know how I did that. How I perfectly outlined this. But I did it, so that's why that's there. That's why that's there. We'll work our way towards this way of the farm as the sun is setting. Fine, it's good, it's all cool. This hasn't changed because, again, we got a lot of stuff to do on the wall still, and I'm thinking about making changes to certain things over there. That hasn't changed, unless it has. Did it have windows last time? I don't remember. That was like 3-4 weeks ago now. I don't remember when I added... Did your llamas die again? I just keep picking up leads off the goddamn frozen tundra. I added windows just so it's not a gray blob of a building, right? I think I might work on the roof next. That's kind of it. It's still the same thing. I actually like this more because you can see the lava fall in there. Pretty good. That hasn't changed. That hasn't changed. We'll talk about that needing to be changed. The biggest, there's a couple big things. There's 3-ish. See? Sorry. -1. He could just fall through the freaking snow and start taking massive amounts of damage. He took 4 points of damage. I smacked him in the face by 1. But, I'm gonna have to, oh, God. Mojang, why do you hate pets? That might be a common thing here. I'm gonna take this, that way I can, like, if you guys, like, oh my god, he's in the water. There we go. Or the snow. I can just do that easy. Like, that's, what happens there? Like, he just starts dying. He's suffocating in snow, which... Look, he just teleports and he goes in the snow. Okay, you guys are gonna stay inside because you're gonna just suffocate. I don't think my war dogs. I don't think the war dogs are gonna be able to come out, like, ever, unless they make that change. And that kind of sucks because, like, I went and recruited these guys to follow me on, like, missions and stuff. Where is? There you are. Really, you sit there. Like, I recruited them to be with me all the time while we go adventure and stuff like that. But if they're just gonna take damage by falling into snow like that and not be able to respawn... there's the one add-on... Oh, God, what is it called? I think it's just Pets. It's like a Pets one. Pets plus plus. It's a world. Why would I do that? Yeah, ghost pets? Are they immortal? Like when you like turn them into ghosts? Like is that a thing? They transform and explore with glowing ghost pets. Like I don't know. There's gotta be something you can do, Mojang, because this is ridiculous that 16 years that hasn't changed. Woof. Literally. What was I saying? That, yeah, three major things. Something to do with the wall. You can obviously see town there. And obviously, the farm has been upgraded and expanded, and it looks so good. Farming by Podcrash is the add-on I chose. I was looking at that, like I said last time, I believe. I was looking at that. I'm getting hit by oranges or peaches or whatever it is. I was trying to decide between this one and Crops and Farms, I believe it's called. I went with this one for one reason only, or two reasons. Coffee! Make coffee. And we traverse. I stepped on the... Oh, it didn't crush, thank God. I come over here, and that is... tea leaves! You can brew and drink coffee and tea. And it's super cool, and I like that. So that's why I went with this. That's basically the only reason why I went with this. Is our orchard, as you can see. I do have a gripe with the trees, but we have our patches here. I should go to sleep and do it, but whatever, doing it live. Patch, orange. No in the way. Lemon. We got our apple. We got our pear. We got nut. Coconut, to be exact. And we got nanners. I do have avocado tree, but the way these trees grow, I wish they were like every other tree except for, what, jungle tree or the acacia tree, is it? One of the trees grows like all wonky woo at like diagonal. It's the one in the savanna biome. But it like grows like this one here, or like this, or that one there. It's like disjointed and bisected in weird angles and stuff like that. I wish these just grew like normal trees in this game. I understand, like, I saw a review of like how it was earlier in earlier versions, and like it looks way better now. And I get like spawning like this is more realistic because trees don't spawn just straight grow. They don't grow. Trees in IRL don't grow straight up. They branch out and they go different ways. Like, I understand that, so it's more realistic. From an orchard standpoint, it was a pain in the butt to kind of figure out the distance, and I nailed it perfectly somehow, some way. So there's that. But we can make coffee and tea, and it gives you a speed boost. It's not just like, oh, you get hunger, get satiated, or whatever it is. You can actually get a boost from it. And that leads us to the kitchen, where the one kettle and the trash are sentient creatures, apparently. We got our fridges here. This is for our eggs, or overflow, basically. Nothing in the bottom. Top, we've got several drinks, some jelly, some peanut butter, and more importantly, our roasted coffee beans. Which we can do this, grab this. Sucks that we have to put it in here, and we only get 3 bottles out of it, because why would a cauldron not be like an infinite source of water? I have no idea. Take this, that, but I think you do up to 3. My testing is correct. 1 coffee bean. And then we got 3 cups of coffee. We got 3 cups of coffee. Pretty good. We will drink it outside, because I want to drink it while we're on the move. We're not on the move. You can't put it down, so that's kind of a pain in the butt. Just like, I want to drink the coffee, and I'm looking slightly at the ground. You can pick it up, though. That's fine. Let's go back to the kitchen for a minute. We got that. We've got our regular stove, because I put it back in there. Yes, I did. That, we'll put back our glasses and our roasted coffee beans. I have a regular one set up because these only hold 2, and it's neat that it doesn't need a fuel source. That's great. But it is a pain in the butt because it only does 2 at a time, and we've gotten 55, so it's like, we got our jellies there, that's an apple pie, we got a toaster, we got a couple of juicers and a blender, our pantry. Dope setup we got. Really cool. I really like that a lot. Guys good? You guys good? Okay, cool. Don't fall into any snow now and suffocate. Seriously, Mojang. Do you hate animals or something? We drink this, and it gives speed 2 for 30 seconds. Not a lot of time, but a lot of speed. And it just helps going down this way and getting into town, and it just helps a lot. The only thing is, you brew the super potion of swiftness 2, you get 40% speed, which is speed 2, for a minute and a half. Kind of wish it lasted longer, because it doesn't really last all that long. It's already gone. I understand, like, you know, to brew the potion, it takes a lot of resources, and this doesn't. That's fine. I started to experiment with texturing on our pathways. I like how it's turning out so far. It's not done yet. Need another bucket of water to clear all this dang snow. I live in a snow biome. I understand, but like, dang, could it like tamper down or something like that? Run, bunnies, run! Yeah, I've got, this is cracked stone brick. This is andesite or regular stone. One of those. Yeah. I've been getting recommended, like, oh, how to do textured pathing and make your pathing look better. So I'm trying to follow some of those tutorials. I think I might replace the cracked stone because it doesn't stand out that much. Maybe just, oh, this is perfect diagonal. Holy crap. I couldn't have done that better if I tried. Wow. And then it's all gone. So, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe mossy cobble to make it stand out a little bit more, get a little more color. I don't know. But I guess that leads us to our bridge. It is now an actual, official, cool-looking bridge. Boom. There's a video I followed. They use different materials, different wood, different walkway stuff, which you can just use anything you want just to match your own town. You obviously see town is built. We'll get to that in a moment. Like we have cobble and it's spruce. That's it. Spruce and darker wood, so we went with that. Matches the theme good. Goes all the way over. I really like this, how it turned out. It looks pretty friggin' cool. We got the farm over here. I had sheep. I had chickens. Hi. How are you? I don't have bones on me. Sorry. You're not the problem, though. You're not the reason why I don't have chickens. It is actually the foxes around here. Foxes can jump. Did you know that? They jump high. I was like, I saw a fox over here, jumped, hit its head on the fence. I was like, aha, stupid. And then it jumped whee over, killed both my chickens, left me with nothing, and then ran away. Yeah, that's, yeah. And then I had sheep, and because I had paleocraft on, I walked over here and went, that's not a sheep. That's a velociraptor. And I had no sheep left. Can you guess what happened? So, I think I might expand this roof a little bit. Just so foxes can't get in there or any other ne'er-do-wells. Just, protect the livestock that I can find rarely. Right? Bunny. Hello, Bunny. Bye, Bunny. The town is, town's not done yet, right? I changed up these buildings completely, because these were spruce planks with dark oak roofs. Everything had dark oak roofs. I was like, I don't want it to look the same. I kept getting recommended this video. Bam, right there. There it is. And I followed the advice in that one. Like, all right, let's do stuff because I originally wanted this to be jungle plank. It's now jungle plank. And what goes with jungle plank? Red nether brick. I originally had a netherwort farm set up. Thousands of it. Thousands of netherwort to create this. So, yeah, I like the red motif. Nice, mangrove, I believe it is called. Mangrove there. Mangrove door. Red interior. I got 7 of these. 7 spruce, not spruce. Birch with dark oak. And oak with dark oak. I'm thinking about changing... This looks good. The birch with the dark oak looks really good. This, I'm thinking about changing, probably not the main house, right? Like the main oak. I think I want to change the roofs. There's 7 of each house, so I'll have to make 7 houses change. Fun. I just gotta figure out what the hell I want. I don't want to use another brick, right? I want each house type, I guess, to stand out. Because, like, oh, man, red roof, that really sticks out. This dark oak really sticks out, but, like, this is, like, eh. It is, like, eh. I don't know what I want to use. I don't, like I said, I don't want to use brick, but, or, like, bricks like this. But there's, like, nothing else to really use. Unless I use, like, the pale oak, I believe it's called. Like, just pure white roof? That might stand out, but that might... I don't know. It'd be better if I changed this, the birch to white oak? Pale oak? Whatever it is. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I gotta think it through, but yeah, we have, all our houses built. Not completely furnished. This one doesn't even have windows yet, and I gotta fix the windows. Because... I know you see this, I'm not mentioning it. Don't worry, I will. Don't worry, that's next. Because... Beans? I should stop that, having that in my hand. This is how everything's going to be. Like, 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, the windows. That way, all the curtains work. 2 windows here is fine. That's not curtained. That is what it is. You have this here. This doesn't work for the curtains because these are connected. You can only put 3 here. You can't put 1 on here because it's taking up that block space. That's kind of a problem, so I gotta go through all 21 houses and fix them. Ugh. But, yeah, all the houses are built. Fully built. They just gotta be fixed. The windows gotta be fixed and furnished. Give me something else to do while working on the wall. It's always good. Big old project like the wall needs little itty bitty stuff to do. Like furnish the houses, fix them up, add a roof to that. Other stuff I'm sure I could find. Right? And then we have, I completely redid the toolsmith, the weaponsmith, and the Fletcher's house. I really like the old design of the blacksmith in the villages that I don't think exist anymore. Like, they have their outdoor, like, area with the lava, and that's where they're like, oh, that's where they work, right? With the stoves and stuff like that. So I found this video. Boom, look at that. Reference. 3 in this one. And I followed that design because this outside looks really cool, and I took some liberties, obviously. Again, like, the bridge. Following kind of a pattern, right? It's tough, mostly tough. This is pale oak. And, like, whatever the hell this is made out of, whatever the hell the floor is made out of. I took liberties with it to make it match and feel like it's actually not out of place. I like how it turned out. I really like how it turned out. Like, they come over here, their workshops are over here, they work on their forge or their foundry, whatever it is. The Fletcher's in here working at his desk, or, yeah, doing that stuff, doing the fletching. I don't know if I want to match this house or this shop with that shop's roof. I think I like it the way it is, though. Right? Because it's actually, like, and now it is, like, fully different, not just palette swapped. So I liked that. Yeah, I really like how that turned out. And then the biggest thing that we worked on is this right over here. I do have another coffee. I could have gotten that a lot faster with the coffee. There's a cat. There's two cows. What are you cows doing over here? Canoodling, I bet. Oh, it is starting to turn. Hell yeah. That's copper trapdoors. Just to hide all the mechanisms in there and stuff like that, because this took me for hours. I believe hours. Like I watched this tutorial. Bam, there it is. Oh my god. Holy crap. Easy tutorial. I don't know how redstone works. I'm kind of dumb when it comes to how redstone works, even basic stuff like that. This took me a while because the tutorial is like, oh, you have one set of buttons and that's it, right? You have an up and a down and it's on both sides. So it's made for a one block deep wall, which is what we had, right? That's what this is layer 2, obviously. Like, that's what that is. Like, that's one layer wall. Yeah, it does. I had to finagle it to get the buttons over here and on the other side, just so I could be able to open and close it from the other side when we go out and adventure. I'm gonna have to replicate this over there. That's the plan. That's why I haven't, like, filled that in yet, because I'm like, oh, maybe I should build it now and fiddle with it now, instead of, like, waiting, right? I'm not sure if doing, like, the whole copy thing works. It's not a very complex setup. It's just, like, I'm dumb when it comes to redstone, like I said. So I'm very happy how this turned out. I'm very happy how I was able to cover up everything that it had going for it. I'm very happy how this turned out. That's why I'm like, I want to... Polar bear. I want to, like, put, like, that, like, wood support beams or buttresses or, you know, however you wanna call it, and make it look not just a giant gray wall. That's what I want to do. It's gonna be like another part that's gonna take forever. It's already taking forever, so what's even more forever, right? But I'm extremely happy about it. Like, I just go push the button and it goes up. Oh my Jesus! I push the button and it goes down. Holy crap! Like I'm so, like, this is the best thing I've ever created with redstone. Like, oh, it goes up, it go down, and it go up again, so I can come back in the town. And it goes down. Keep everybody out. I'm super happy how this turned out. And that should look actually even cooler once it becomes fully oxidized and it's that bright teal look. So I'm happy that it's oxidating. Ooh, I'm in the lava. Concrete powder, but whatever. This side, not so much. I might take those down, and I think you have to spread them out like by 4s. That's how they oxidize quicker. Might do that. But that's, like, the least of my concerns when it comes to this door, right? Replicating it over there. Yeah, not so much. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But we also have our door over here. If I can get in it, I'm sliding on the ice. I gotta fix that. Just ease of access to the roof, the top of the wall, because that's... You can have a wall, why not just be able to get on top of it? Yeah. Town's coming together. Again, there's some stuff I might want to change. There's a lot of room there on that plateau. I don't know if I could fit something else. I don't know what it would be necessarily. But yeah, it's looking good. It's almost done. I gotta figure out what I want to do up here, right? This is a 3x3 or a 3 long path, wide path, whatever you want to call it. This isn't gonna work because then I'm only left with one wide path to walk, and not really freedom. Like, because I'm gonna put this here and fill it in with more wall or fences or whatever. That's not really good enough. So thinking about adding a two blocks out here. That way the whatever I'm putting here can sit on this. And we have a nice view here. Look out. Look at over there. Look at that. Oh my god, look at over that. And then we have one or two, probably just the one row here. And this will kind of tie into the buttresses. Make it tie in, right? It's still a lot of work. It's still a lot of work to do. Especially when it comes to... let's go this way. Especially when it comes to what I'm doing with the mountain. Because I have decided what I'm doing to it. It's just the execution is... What am I doing? I have coffee, don't I? Yeah. Get the thing. Get that off there. It's... executing how I see it, right? That's the biggest problem with towns. Like, I have a vision of it, what I want it to be, and then it's executing on that. It's completing the task at hand. Right. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Obviously, the easy redstone. Probably one of the mods I'm gonna take off. Maybe. I don't know yet. I haven't really decided. XP farm, always gonna be useful, obviously. There's just a lone tree out there. That's weird. The mob farm is good. It is massive. I'm falling down the stairs. It's fine. I forgot they were there. Like, it is massive. It's 34 by 34, but you get a ton of XP. That's great when I need to heal up, fix my tools and stuff like that. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I tuck it away is a optimum, a poor word to use, because it is massive. And the other ones don't really do that well. So I don't know. The stone one and the auto smelter, once the wall is done, not gonna really need, at least not gonna need the cobblestone machine. The smelter is nice to have, but it is massive. I'm not going to need the lava machine because the lava machine will be over there. That's probably the only thing that'll be made permanent. And once we have, like, I think that chest is almost full of sugarcane. I don't know what else I could want. Alright, there's very limited things in there, like... I don't know. Like, I'll probably build the farm, the cooked meat farm, I guess we'll say. Just to have that up and running, because the only thing I don't like about the farming add-on by Podcrash is because in the other one, Crops and Farming, it actually tells you how much the food gives you in hunger and satiation. Is that even a word? Satiation? But yeah, that one, the only reason I would use that over farming is because of that feature. If farming adds that feature, I can just go like, oh, how much does the tea give me, or whatever. It tells you how many hunger points it gives you. That would be pretty cool. Now we're here. I've decided I'm not going to take down the mountains, because again, I said last episode, I believe, I really like the aesthetic of the mountains. I don't want to completely obliterate them, right? Over there, I did some terraforming, right? There used to be a slight mountain over there. So what I'm going to do is build an archway here. Like maybe 2 or 3 deep, right? Maybe just like this 3 here and have it up and over covering this. And do something with it. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but that's kind of what I want to do, is build in a frame basically around it. And kind of mob-proof it, because if something spawns up there and it falls down, maybe have like 3 deep. This be 3 deep, and on it be covered in fence or wall, something they can't get over. And then obviously build this out by 2. It's gonna have fences on it. This by 1 is gonna have fences on it, so they can't really get in. That's the hope, at the very least. But I'm not gonna get rid of the mountain. I'm gonna just carve it out like this. This is what, a 3x3? Yeah, 3x3. Probably clear out some more of it and like actually furnish it. Maybe make it look like the mines you could find in the mines, the yearning of the mines. But yeah, light it up. Maybe wood paneling? Maybe? I don't know. Just make it look nice. Just make it look nice. Cover this up because that's the outside world. Let's do the smart thing for videos. Put a torch on. Make it look nice. Maybe again, dig it out. One more on each side. Put like, I don't know. Make it look natural, right? Not natural, but like make it look good, right? This will be kept open like this. Any natural openings will be kept open. I'm not gonna block this off because I like this view, like seeing the house there. Maybe clear out. I do have a bucket of water. Interesting. We'll do this and have the water not go where I want it. That's always fun. Cool, cool. Don't splash out like you normally do. Hate the water. Hate water. Can I clear this out? Come on, water. Do me a solid. Okay, you hit the blocks that I didn't. Oh, it's gotta be something with the blocks, or maybe just water sucks. I don't know. Maybe Waterboy was right. Water sucks. Really sucks. Yeah, I like that. Again, maybe clear off some of this, not all of it, but just so we can see a little bit over there. I don't know. I gotta see what I can do. But yeah, I'm not gonna demolish the mountains. I haven't even built through that one yet because the old one was down there. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Getting there. Like I said, I make this. I can. My ankles. Who needs them? And then the last thing I think I'm gonna work on is that nice little hole that we have over here. My house. This one. This cave of nothing. Why is this just a tower of dirt? This little area, I think I'm gonna flatten it. Not flatten it, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I want to build a pathway to it. I don't think the wall might not get in the way, but then again, I might not close it off to the wall. I don't know. I think it goes through a little bit of it. God, the snow. I think it goes through a little bit of it. Like, maybe, like, up to there. Which would be fine, I think. Because there's nothing down here. But this is just gonna be... Oh, it's stuff I dropped. I'm like, what happened here? Like, there's nothing in here. So if I flatten out the floor... Like, fill in the cracks and crevices and make it all nice. I could put the... I'm thinking about putting another portal in here. Make that the portal room, maybe? We still have the Sparks portal add-on, which is never getting taken off because God tier. But, like, make more portals. Different colored portals go to different places, right? The War Dogs keep getting snuffed out by stupid reasons because Mojang, why do you hate... Where did that come from? I know I had 3. I was kind of wondering where the 3rd cup went. I don't remember putting that down, but again... Who knows? But if my War Dogs keep getting snuffed out, I'm gonna have to build a goddamn portal to teleport me back to the old Pine Tega or whatever the hell it is, where these guys reside. I start recruiting more of them. Seriously, Mojang, why do you hate pets? Huh? Serious question. Waiting. Jeb. Waiting. But, town. Like I said, 85-ish% done. There's still some stuff that I wanna do to kinda make things distinct. Again, add more to that so it's not just a gray blob of a building. Like, add more spires to the top. Maybe, the oak buildings over there, I want to replace the dark oak with something else. Again, I don't really know what I would do. Still got the wall. First layer of the wall. I still got to work on the second and third layers of it. And then, of course, oh god, I still gotta build the goddamn fence mechanism over here. Stinky poopy. So there's stuff that still needs to be done. And then, next episode should be the finale of this road 2. Then things should be done. Is what I would like to say. And I don't think I can. Because I do not know. But for now, I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, super kick the like button. Check out my channel for more videos I've done. If you like what you see, hit subscribe. And until next time, Mojang, why do you hate pets? Seriously. What's up? What the hell? Goodbye.